My name's Mesh Flinders, and I'm here with my short film, Further Lane. Well, I'd always wanted to make films, and actually doing web series was sort of just a way of getting to that, sort of a roundabout way of getting to that, because when I did Lonely Girl 15, it was sort of a new, cool thing, and it was a way of telling a story in a way that hadn't been told before. And I really liked the people that I was working with, and so it seemed like something I could do that would kind of allow me to tell a story in an interesting way that wasn't film. But as soon as that was over, which was about 2 years ago, I wanted to jump right into film. Yeah, I mean, I think good storytelling is good storytelling, whether it's on the web or TV or in a film theater. And one of the nice things about working in short format entertainment on the web is you get a lot of practice doing everything. You're working with a very small crew. Often you're holding the camera yourself or shooting yourself, or you're working with very limited resources. So it really makes you focus on the performances you're getting from the actors, how it looks, working with your cameraman very closely, all these things that are fundamental to telling a good story. And so I don't think you can go wrong working on the web. I think you're going to learn really solid principles that are going to help you out when you get the chance to tell that bigger story. The story of my movie is inspired by sort of the town I grew up in, or the region I grew up in Northern California, where you've got it's sort of next to a resort area, not really a resort area, but a place where people had vacation homes. And I lived there year round. My parents lived there year round. But both there and in the Hamptons, where the film is set, you have a group of locals that lives year round in a place where there are very wealthy people coming to spend time at their vacation houses, and that creates a lot of conflict between the two different classes. And I wanted to make a film about that, and so I chose the character of Ben, who is a full-time caretaker, and he's enamored by the wealthy people that come and spend their summers out on the eastern end of Long Island. And he sort of takes it upon himself to pretend that the house that he's caretaking for is his own. And we see in the film sort of where that leads. He can date a different class of girl, and he can pretend that he's part of this class and reap all the benefits of being part of this class for a very short amount of time, until sort of the walls close in and you see what happens in the film. Well, Nikhil Melnichek, who was a producer on the film, had a relationship with someone here, and I don't know if he was here last year or with another film that he did, but he recommended it highly, and we submitted. Well, I think one of the things I loved about this film that I want to carry over to my next film was I really wanted to do something without a lot of dialogue and just try to tell the story visually. And with this film, if you notice, it just has it's very thin on dialogue, and I definitely want to do that on my next film. I really enjoy mapping the film out in my head beforehand and figuring out how to tell the story visually, as opposed to sort of letting your dialogue do the work for you. So that's definitely something I want to take for my next film. In terms of genre, I wrote and developed a feature that was a comedy before this, and I think I'll probably stay with the drama after doing this, because I really like drama, but I'm not sure. Directing, yeah, writing's too much work. Writing's real work. I love directing, because if you can just surround yourself with people that are really good at what they do, you don't have to do any work. If you get great actors and a great DP and great producers, then your work's done.